بتمتد بصمة آي راديو إلى ولاية غرب وشمال بحر الغزال، غرب والاستوائية الوسطى، جونغلي، أعالي النيل وواراب. من خلال التعاون مع آي راديو يمكنك التواصل مع المجتمعات المتنوعة والجماهير المستهدفة في المناطق ديل.
مشاركة المجتمع. الشراكة مع آي راديو بتعني التعامل مع مجتمعات على مستوى الشعبي. رسالتك حتوصل للمستمعين في مواقع مختلف، مما يعزز التفاعلات الهاتفة ويزيد الوعي بعلامة تجارية.
التغطية الشاملة مع محطات في مواقع استراتيجية زي الرنج، ملكال وباليت. بتوفر آي راديو تغطية شاملة بتصل إلى كل من المراكز الحضرية والمناطق الريفية. بتضمن شراكتك مع آي راديو الرؤية عبر منطقة جغرافية واسعة.
ما تفوت فرصة توسيع نطاق رسالتك باستخدام آي راديو. شارك أو أعلن معنا الليلة وخلي صوتك مسموع في جميع أنحاء جنوب السودان. You're listening to iRadio, your eye on South Sudan. This month marks the beginning of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. This is a critical time for South Sudan to unite in its commitment to peace, which must start in our homes and communities. Violence against women and girls, whether physical, emotional, or economic, is a human rights crisis. It tears apart our families and hinders the progress of our entire nation. The call this year is simple. Act now. End digital violence against women and girls. Safe space for all. Every one of us, men, women, and youth, must challenge the harmful norms that allow abuse to continue. We must create safe spaces and support the survivors in our midst. Don't stay silent. Don't look away. If you or someone you know is suffering from violence, please reach out to the local police or the nearest community leader in your area. Help is available. Stand in solidarity, end the violence, make our nation stronger. This message is brought to you by I Radio in support of the 16 Days of Activism campaign. The campaign runs until December 10th, Human Rights Day. Let's make every day count. إتكم بصمة لإذاعة آي راديو إنتكم في جنوب السودان. بيصادف في شهر ده بداية حملة 16 يوم من نشاط ضد عنف القائم على النوع الاجتماعي. ده وقت كويس لجنوب السودان عشان يتحدى في التزام تسلام الكربة ده من بيوتنا ومجتمعاتنا. العنف ضد النساوين وبنات إذا كان جسديا أو عاطفيا أو اقتصاديا ده أزمة حقوق إنسان بيشتت أسرة وبوقف تقدم دولة. دعوة ده تسنة بسيط كلنا حرك حسي كلنا وقفوا العنف الإلكتروني ضد نساوين وبنات مساحات آمنة للجميع. كده إيه فرد من أن كان دي رجال ولا نسوان ولا شباب كلنا هارب تقاليد البطال البي أسمع بإساءة دي. كرنا كالاغو مساحة آمين ونبدامو الناجيات في نستتنا. متكم أسكت متكم جاهلو. إذا إتكم أو إيه زول تكم بعرفوا بيعاني من عنف لازم كدتكم إتواصل مع بوليس في حلتكم أو شيخ الحلة لأنه مساعدة فيه. كده ناس جساوا وقفتكم عنف عشان مجتمعنا بكون قوي. رسالة دي جبولتكم من إذاعة آي راديو وآي ميديا البدامو لحملة 16 يوم من النشاط البيستمر لحد يوم 10 ديسمبر 2025 يوم حقوق الإنسان. كلنا كتو قيمة لكل يوم. I Radio is thrilled to announce that our
Hello, a very good evening and welcome to the Sundown show on iRadio with me, Wol Mapal. Today is Monday, 1st December 2025. It's a brand new week, a new month, and we are heading toward the end of the year. Christmas is just around the corner. This program comes to you Monday to Friday from 4 to 5:55 p.m. for a comprehensive outlook or look at daily events, the latest information, in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and exciting surprises. And to be part of the show, call us on 0911986986 or 0922986986. You can also send us a text message on 0913986986. And if you cannot access to the radio, we are also online on Facebook, X, YouTube, and more. You can also stream this broadcast live by logging on to our website, www.iradio.org. Coming up on the show, more than 42,000 students across South Sudan began their secondary school leaving examinations, also known as Senior 4, amid warnings against exam irregularities. We'll hear from the Vice President of the Service Cluster, Josephine Lago. And still to come, the UN Secretary General has called on governments around the world to step up investments in HIV prevention, treatment, and care, warning that the epidemic is far from over despite major progress made in the past decade. Stay tuned for these stories and more in today's edition of the Sundown program with me, Wol Mapal. This evening on the Sundown Show, we begin with the official start of the Certificate of Secondary Education examination across the country. Vice President Josephine Lago Yango has encouraged Senior 4 candidates to approach the national exams with confidence, discipline, and integrity as they begin this morning. According to the Minister of General Education, 44,364 candidates have registered for this year's exams. 25,863 are boys, while 18,501 are girls. The figures also include 667 refugee candidates, 428 boys, and 239 girls. In addition, there are 120 technical candidates, 92 boys and 28 girls, and 30 commercial candidates, 23 boys and 7 girls, all drawn from 510 schools nationwide. Speaking to candidates at Juba Day Secondary School, Vice President Lagu, who also chairs the service cluster, commended the students for their effort and urged them to trust their preparation. Now, let's listen to the Vice President.
And most importantly, our candidates. Are you ready? Are you ready? Good. I like the motto I've seen here on the school wall. Let me just reflect on a few of them. No fighting, be in school, respect your teachers, violence is wrong, and I'm sure if you follow any of those, you will never go wrong. Allow me to give a quick tribute to this school. This school, as it has already been mentioned, is an iconic school in the whole country. This school has educated many people. Your head teacher has spoken, and I'm sure he has spoken from the heart, and he has spoken for teachers across this country. Teachers who are educating our people, our young people, teachers who are sacrificing and working with very, very little indeed. Let's give them a huge applause. I'm mindful of the time. It's a great honor and privilege for me to join you today at this important bell-ringing ceremony, marking the official start of the 2025 secondary school examinations. This ceremony is not only symbolic, but it represents our collective commitment to the future of our nation and to the future of our children. This year, the Examination Council has registered a significant number of candidates across the country. We have 44,364 candidates drawn from 510 schools sitting their examinations in 349 examination centers nationwide. These figures reflect the dedication of our teachers, parents, school administrators, and the government's continued investment in the education sector. To our dear candidates, today marks the start of the final step in your secondary education journey. You have worked hard, sacrificed your time, and shown your determination to reach this point. I encourage you to approach these examinations with confidence, discipline, and integrity. Believe in yourselves, because your hard work will speak for you in the examination hall. To the parents and guardians, your support has brought the candidates this far. I urge you to continue encouraging them, providing a peaceful environment at home, and guiding them with patience and understanding during this examination week. Allow me to emphasize an important issue on examination malpractice. I call upon candidates, parents, teachers, and all stakeholders to refrain from any form of malpractice. Let us protect the credibility of our education system. Success achieved through honest efforts build a stronger future, not only for our children, but for the entire Republic of South Sudan. Let us work together to ensure the integrity of this process. I would like also to extend, on behalf of the education family, our sincere appreciation to His Excellency the President of the Republic, General Salva Kiir Mayardit. His steadfast commitment to education through policy support, resourcing, and continuous guidance has been instrumental in enabling the progress we are witnessing today. His leadership continues to reaffirm that education remains a national priority and a pillar for peace and development. As we ring this bell today, we ring it with hope. Hope for successful examinations, hope for a peaceful environment, and hope for a brighter future for our children and our nation. I wish all candidates success in the 2025 CSE examinations. May your hard work yield the results you all aspire for. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless South Sudan.
وده كان رئيس نائب الرئيس اللي هو اسمه جوزفين لاغو يانغو اللي بيتكلم للامتحانات اللي بيبدا هليله صباح للكانديديتس الثانوي. من هنا بنمشي نسمع من وزير التربيه والتعليم اللي هو كويوك ابول كويوك.
On Friday, the primary 8 exams ended. And as we mark the commencement of the certificate for secondary education examinations today, we profoundly appreciate His Excellency the President, General Salva Kiir Mayardit of the Republic, for his steadfast leadership in championing education in this country. It is through this commitment to transform education that the Ministry of General Education and Instruction, despite all the economic challenges facing the country, is able to stick to the academic calendar this year. On behalf of these candidates, up and down the country, we thank His Excellency the President, Her Excellency the Vice President, Josephine Joseph Lago, and the Minister of Finance and Planning for their continued support to education. Today is a milestone in the education career of many of our students who begin their senior 4 exams this morning. For that, I congratulate the students, the parents, and the teachers for this achievement. I also want to wish them all the best of luck. However, as I said last week, and as repeated this morning by the Honorable Deputy Minister and His Excellency the Vice President, the Governor of Central Equatoria, we do not tolerate any form of malpractice. Any form of malpractice. Any form of malpractice or malpractices will not be tolerated. I want to assure you that it will be severely dealt with during and after the examinations. Individuals and schools involved in such activities will be punished. I therefore advise all candidates, school teachers, and authorities to completely refrain from any form of examination malpractice. This school, Juba Day, as you've heard from the headmaster, has a big history. It has educated many generations of South Sudanese that have gone on to big positions, to hold big positions in government and elsewhere. So you are standing in the history of these students, and therefore you should do very well. You should do very well to keep that legacy, the legacy of your previous colleagues. Now, the last time we were here to ring the bell, His Excellency the President was here in 2022 to ring the bell, and that brought some benefits to Juba Day. It brought the construction of this fence that you see today here, that have secured the premises of the school. Today we are here, and I'm particularly happy that the governor is here. The governor of Central Equatoria is here. The Vice President of the Republic is here. These buildings you see here are very old. These were the buildings that were constructed in 1981. So it should really give us an opportunity to reflect on this historical school. And Governor, as you have said, this school is national. These teachers you see here are from across South Sudan. They are not from Central Equatoria only. The students you see here are from across South Sudan and beyond. The school is actually housed in 2 schools. Rajaf Secondary School is here in Juba Day. It's a displaced school, but of course the students of Juba Day. I promise you that we will work with your government, the government of Central Equatoria, to ensure that we transform this school in the way it is. We have to have better classroom for 21st century. But of course you have to work hard. You have to work hard to go to university so that you will do well. I don't want to dwell on and on because the sun is up, and of course you must be in by 9 o'clock. So it is my opportunity, and I want all of you to join me by standing up and clapping your hands to welcome our Vice President, Her Excellency Joseph Yanga, to deliver her speech.
And that was the Minister of General Education and Instruction, Honorable Kuyok Abol Kuyok, talking there during the launch of the secondary school examination today. The event was also attended by the Central Equatorial State Governor, Emmanuel Adil Anthony, education officials, teachers and parents, marking the formal opening of the national exams. Now, let's listen to the Governor of Central Equatorial State, Emmanuel Adil Anthony's statement to the students.
I'm honored to join you to this very important day, Your Excellency, who is here in her capacity also as the chair of the Service Delivery Cluster, to witness and to ring the bell for the start of South Sudan Certificate Secondary Education. Your Excellency, your presence signifies and underscores the importance of education in our nation's development. Today's ringing of bell marks a significant milestone in your academic journey, my dear students. As you start your examination, I therefore call upon you to embark on your new chapter of showcasing your knowledge, skills, and resilience. The headmaster of this school have just talked about how resilient you are. This moment is a testament of your hard work and dedication throughout the years of your learning, which culminated to your sitting today. As you begin your exams, remember, success is not just about passing examination, but rather is growing, learning, and becoming the best version of yourself. Believe in yourself and stay focused, and give it your best shot, because your future relies on your hard work in this process, and it begins today. Your Excellency Vice President, we appreciate His Excellency the President General Salva Kiir Mayardit and the entire national government for its commitment to education in our state. And I look forward for your continued support to all our schools, our teachers and students. I know there are economic challenges, but I believe we will have a bigger rollout, especially girl child to school in the next academic year. So my dear students, you got this opportunity. I urge you to be calm and don't worry. The dividends I just said that don't panic and let us not cheat. For because I'm confident and I'm convinced that your teachers have given you the best knowledge for you to pass these examinations. Your efforts will be rewarded, and work hard in order to make your families, communities, and our nation proud. That's the only gift you give your parents by passing in flying colors, those who committed and made sure you remain in school. I wish you all the best and success, and may God bless you and guide you in this examination, and I thank you.
Good evening once again, and welcome to the Sundown show that comes to you from Monday to Friday, and of course from 4 to 5:55 p.m. Today the topic of our discussion is you have heard from the officials, at the level of education sector, where they have talked, trying to make sure that the candidates must have to be integrated in what they do. They have to refrain from examination malpractices that has become a part of and practice of of our wrecked educational system in the country. And to be part of this, what challenges do candidates face during national exams, and how can the system now be improved? This is the question of, or this is the key area of our discussion. And to be part of this, you can call us exactly on 0922986986 or 0911986986. You can text us on 0913986986. And now let's have our first caller. Hi, radio. Hello. It might be a network problem. Try again, 0922986986 or 0911986986, and be part of this program. Good evening.
Hello, Minso.
Hey.
Ustaz William Delagwan.
Ustaz William misal care.
Ustaz Nur Lekita. Delagwan. Yaldar.
Aha.
Kita barnamij kaman sema fi mita bitagde. Misal kan lekita misal kan lekuna mustamita daru fi jami' makanatum al-bara baru maganin fugo mawjinin fi yani. يلا تعرف كلامك تجد برنامج كويس. طبعا السيدة جسر النفين نبغى الجمهورية وكلام كلامه كويس، ولا لا التربية كمان برضه كلامه كله كويس يعني. لكن طبعا كلامه منجا في المؤخر. المؤخر من كان في البداية ممكن كمان تستمع للدرس. لكن منجا في المؤخر. فدائما لازم في العربي يعني انت كان جا ورا ده في فعل امري وفي فعل ماضي وفي فعل مضارع. تعرف كيف؟ تجي في البدري فانت كنت في الامر تقول الكلام ده في الزمن ده طوال وقت طوال في الامر في المضارع في الماضي. ما الناس طبعا في ناس بيقيسوا طوال الكلمات ذاته، بيقيس المكان الكلمه كان بيكون في الزمن ذاته. يعني كان ده تقول حتى كان في التعليم ولا في التربيه في اي مكان تقول فيه لازم تعرف مكان انت تقول في الزمن في موعد بتاعك. هذيك لازم ما في مشكله. لكن انا اقول كمان يعني كلامهم كمان جاب في اخر، لكن كده ما يعني في نهايه المطاف انا كمان ده كلام كمان ما يتاخر في الترتيب بتاعه. الترتيب بتاعه يعني يا بيجوا في يعني في كان جيس هو بعدين ده بعد بيجوا كده ما اخر بس كمان تاني تيجي قوام كمان عشان بعدين نازل اللي يمشي في زمن بيتمنى عشان يتقدم كمان النظام يعني. وما عندي كلام كتير لك في التسي بتاعي يعني التسي بتاعي بعد يجيب يا في صحو بتاعه كان ما بعرف تسي بالعربي ده التسي ده هو الصحو الصحو بتاعه كمان كمان يسجل فوق كمان كده مدرسين ده حقهم اللون بتاعهم اللي مساوي كمان كمان ده قوم يلا عشان كده كمان جاياتنا قوم عشان فصل دراسه السنه الجاي 26 ده كمان كده يكون في وقت بتاعه مناسب لا في تاخير يكون كمان في سوا في شنو في مرة سبينا لأنه يكون في فصل ثاني فاضي الناس بيمشي قدام فصل يكون فاضي طيب انت عارف نظامنا يوم في مسؤولية بجاي الإنسان بيفتح المرة بيفتح الناس بيمشي لكن الدوبة الثانية لسه ما الإنسان ما تلاو لسه فصل بيكون قاعد فاضي والثانية والثالثة وده بيكون ماشيين لكن الأولى جديد بيكون شنو لسه ما دخل الفصل بيكون فاضي لكن ده أنا قاعد أسوي زمان كده لكن ده اللي هي السنة زي الكلام ده إذا قد تعمل حاجة ده يكون منظم لازم ماشيين وده جاي عندك في المالكم جاي يسلم في محل لكن ما تستعمل مرة ساهو ولازم هي اللي قدام فصل اللي يكون ورا ده ما حاجة تمام دي كلام في البلد
شكرا ده كان جوزيف من لولوغو هل هو بيقول كلمة النافريز ووزير التربية والتعليم وحاكم سنترال إكواتوريا كمان وهم ما بطال لكن المشكلة قال كلهم جد هلاكر أو جد متهاكر ممكن تتكلم مع يا المدرس من بدري قبل امتحانات بيبدأ بنمشي تسمع من كولر ثاني راديو
Hello, Iris.
مساء الخير.
Yeah, speaking to Clement Christopher from Angora.
Clement, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing fair. I'm adding the candidates who are accepted today. Let them pull their socks, even though they don't have too much time to read to finish the books. Let them not steal
the exams.
Let person not. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah. Telling them, let them not fear the exam, let them do it proud, and let them pull their socks. When they come back from the exam, let them continue studying what they are going for. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that is Clement, all the way from there, calling on and trying to encourage the candidates, that are doing the ongoing exams. I believe if you're a candidate outside there, this is your tech. You are being hyped to, be strong enough, be courageous and make sure you don't fear exams. Do what you can to make sure you overpass you overcome the examination fever. Our radio.
Wol Mapal.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you in the studio? This is Joseph from Munike.
Joseph, welcome from Munike.
My brother, the speeches from the service cluster and the education and the governor of the state, they are one come. Because this day is a very great day for the national examination for Singapore. What we want there as a South Sudanese, education is one of the very important in the service cluster. If you want to deliver in the service to the people, you must put priority in education, because education will build the country in the quick manner. So, building of this nation must be in the service cluster through education. So, chairperson of the service cluster, the vice president, do not talk about malpractices on the giving the examination. You talk about the priorities of the learners, because you have to train teachers to be capable teachers. You must have the very professional teachers to fulfill at that level in general education. If you are not producing people from primary school to secondary, there is no people from university, because you bring them from primary, secondary school, then to university. Then from university, that's why they're going to the nation building. So the priority today, let them know secondary school, they are producing many children from South Sudan from the private school. Let them know the government has that mandate to give service to the people. Yet this year, education ministries build the capacity of their teachers and recruit the competent teachers and teach children from the government school. And that is their mandate as a service cluster in the education. If they talk about the number which is setting today, majority and the result of the higher leading students will be from the private schools. The government could not defend on the private schools. The government has to be lead of the education sector in the country. That's why you're saying I have service cluster. If there's no education, there's no service cluster. And we want services of the government. The government of the people. And let them know, let them produce education strong. If you have a strong teacher, there be no malpractice. Okay? Because children are being told and children are receiving the good teaching, and later on the good teachers are giving the examination in good manner. Right now, people are using malpractices as a way of surviving. Even those teachers, some of them, they give that method as a way of survival. Also, let them know teachers' welfare must be there. Because teachers are not are people, and they have families.
All right.
If you give teachers their welfare, teachers they will be available in the school and they will teach, and later on children are available.
Thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you so much, Joseph. You can give others a chance to also contribute. Thank you. And that is Joseph all the way from Muniki, trying to find out the problems, that are facing the educational sector, particularly the public schools, where he said lack of qualified teachers has also become a problem, and is calling on the service cluster to look into that, recruit qualified teachers, and make sure their services are improved. Already, good evening. Hello. Good evening. You can try again, 0922 986 986 0911 986 986, and be part of this program. Good evening.
Good evening. I read the chef. I'm Jimmy.
Munu?
I read you.
I am a guy. I read you.
Chef.
Tamam, alhamdulillah. Kef.
Alhamdulillah. It's out of Ataban, there can manager the Sakile or Madrama James Anama. Is Munu? And I can follow online.
Semi Wol Mapal.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Nice topic you have brought for us in this evening.
Your name?
David.
David, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. David from Mag.
All right.
Yeah, it's out of a question. The better the Sudan in the matter giga. Okay? All let us do be just, I'm a citizen. I have a right to say everything. I'm a citizen. I'm a South Sudanese. Yeah, I will never fear anything. Just to talk. So, if there is a bad things, can I just question about that
is a constitutional right.
Yeah. So, even Emmanuel Adili is like a governor. And they recycle him, they bring him back to be a governor currently now. Emmanuel Adili, I have even a national government, just that's the property of government of South Sudan. Team Deresa immigrated Equatorial State here, just in Undersecretary Equatorial. Galia Medresa have Emmanuel Adili, Benasimun. We know what even those of ex-governors, Clement Konga, the one who create even sponsor, or I can tell a Gurusu, Alikanager, Ia, Ulaya, Jaman, Afara Ulas, Gerard, Parliament. And they currently, you see, that the Equatorial Parliament, and the Rumbeki Parliament, Wow Parliament, Barakazali, Jongle State, Sulu, they can Jaman, Clement Konga. And the Jadala Jaja Warato, Nasi Munu Jaja, and now they're happy, they're speaking, whatever, on nonsense things. These days, even build just government property or government schools, And they are creating, just apologize, even they appreciate, I am not damn killer. It are Zola like a siesta, Zola siesta, Zola like a sing. Someone who are doing politics, just and Zola siesta, they Zolu are legitimate, they Zolu can sing. Yeah, no back their Catolita, or Zolu, Bobby Bill Zolu can get a Catolita. You know, all of them just when they are in a career, they are speaking good things. For us just to appreciate and congratulate them, just cannot do either. Whoa, they munu, they man, la delicida, kira, Bukura give that to Lana. The Malika get a loud baragala or come at a belly, the carabo, sunu. They just build the schools and even healthcare. Yao, Monazamata, go to the Wati Mutesbajuba, and then you get information through radio, even if I radio, Pinira FM, Galita, Wayat, would even Monazamakina. Bukura get a Musa Spanish, go the Wayat Mass Jubar. They are not following. Because here someone Fibara, not someone Fibara, or not Gisafa, and we are still talking. So that's Emmanuel good. That is not even an issue.
Now, David, what do you expect the government now to do to make sure, particularly
the road?
It's David. Let us go after each program. What we are in the educational sector now. What do you expect the authorities to do to improve the educational sector?
Nadia, the education is coming under. If there is no, first of all, no every remote area, every rural, okay, and if there is no good security. How come those who are living in a remote area, they have seeds and sell it to get a little bit and to register their kids in school. And if there is no even purpose, just establishment of Department of Security. How come you come from Olanya or Rokon? That's you are putting example like Rokon or Guilinyang. Just
okay. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that is David, all the way from there, adding in on his opinion and trying to express his concern as well. Be part of this program, be part of this show by dialing 0922-986-986, 0911-986-986. Radio.
Hello.
Miss Alker.
أي مثال نو كيف؟
تمام الحمد لله. كيفك؟
عربي فيه؟
عربي فيه مية ليلة يا ماما.
كويس كان عربي فيه سلام ليتا سلام سنين.
سلام ليتا كمان أنا سلمك شديد.
يا ليتا أنا ولا تاي. في جون رئيسة كارتين دي اللي هو كان في السودان ومربسيس. ومربكلين يا جماعة أنا بعمل ليتا كل. أنا ببانا مدارس. أنا بسالة توري. أنا بعمل كده يلا جودين بيقولوا شنو ولا.
مساجفات كله.
ما بفهم ولا دي. يلا كمان بيقولوا ولا يلا وقال ولا ده أجل كويس. ترى جودين جالس إيه ما بعمل حاجة يلا وجالس بيجول تاني قال لكن أجل ولا جودين قال جامل له كلام سمع ولا وين. ولا ده قال إيه تجي كل ساكت إيه ما بعدين أجل. Ita basi the kid woman kullu sana jede. Yala kan na ijola le kan ge wa edina. Yalo ba mu la jade. Ma onat gat der suni. Manatu der haja li jede. Na kullu der mustafa der turu fika de kuneti der madaras der yani mustafa de yani de bulu sunu ali. Mustafa ali sukara ali gobulita mosu mustafa kabir yala ti jeridini. Hello, not there. Kadamade out, you can pay. Yato, Kadamade, a consider, you know, Kalama Kosa, you will enough as enough to become more time. You live in Tena, woman man to kill Matamama, the Hamish enough someone. Mine to kill my will enough a Toman and more than Toman as to become more time. We are in the oak that village, you live in the Jalanin diamond. Yala Karahea, big of a Dakalo. Yala gobelia be dakalo gobelia de dakalo de kalomshimia wale tan la anu man dai nu man tamani yala pe jolo wide de kun ko yalo mun fakir jolo wide de ko ya kan zol so ya gidami nange we ya gedam zolde lakin tarawe na kunu tamani yala nas le gonsu nu man amulo haja le ko anu man kelim der anu sekade asa je sekate yindi sekade mini kam sena nene alipeni tinasara ina je kore kalam sekate yindi sika tini de kan yaw de jibu akira le tamam de ma de jibu amrat kuru de gidde jamini moro bo mini kaya mini yeyi mini loka yini mini kenyi mini linde si bambe de bulu bunta linde bambe de asfar kida gya parce que de kan yaje akiloma iyali de kala ko lakini wenu adaman mapi unata juba de abasunna ina besun ke gabas na su kullu fi dakili juba ne la amsuni juba de gale ya indi security lakini ga security o mapi yani kan se bona ta wasa bara yana bela kun tamam bela kun foto wala mia mapi delo tani de security kato aku wala de security kilo yani kalam delo bale aku wala sunu masa Allah de ali de kelimi de kan ne kapu le Allah lakini masa Allah li de kelimi de ali batal yala le sunu na sanna ko barbe de kuki na ko be kun jede lumon amulo haja le fon akan jinde be kun murtani
shukran mama Maria lil musharaka bitaka and from here let's have a look on the comments on our social media, particularly the Facebook page. And we have someone called Isaac Deng Kolnyin from Deng Kolnyin Machariel from Dupuri South in Juba. Good evening, Wol Mapal and iRadio listeners. Success to all Senior 4 candidates, and let them not think for mature again. Thank you so much. I hope they have heard you. Then we have another comment from Luing Gor Luing from Toj Payam Ol Fangak. Can you please let the lyrics appear on the top screen if you speak? I think it's also happening, and I can see from here. And we have Ngor Natale Garang saying good evening. He is watching live from Wow. Thank you so much for following us and for trusting iRadio. Then we also have Kwarwal Gop is saying good afternoon, Mr. Wol Mapal, watching you live from Wow Town. Pass my regards to all the listeners and regular callers of iRadio, including you in the studio. Thank you. We are also greeting you as well. We have Mary Ladu. Good evening. She's watching live from Kampala. Okay. Thank you. That is a regional listener or a regional viewer or follower rather. Then we have Loin Lul Gadwak. Hello, good evening, Wol Mapal. I'm watching you live from Jonglei State. I wish all the students success in the examination. I urge the government to expedite the process of marking of results this year to avoid another delay that often leave students and their parents disappointed. Students in particular are always nervous as they wait their results because they want to know how they had performed. Thanks. Yeah, it's a good take, and the Minister of Education and Instruction assured the public during the primary examination, primary exams, that the results are going to be out as soon as possible. We have Gadet Riektian. Good evening, iRadio, Wol Mapal. I'm watching you live from Unity State, particularly in Mayandit County. I wish Senior 4 candidates would be succeeded for examination and let them keep focus in their mind, not using my chart all the time. It studies for self-defense. And then we have a last viewer or a last follower that's called Dobili Christopher George. Good evening, Wol Mapal. I'm watching live from Western Equatorial State, Yambio. Those were the comments on our social media, Facebook particularly. Thank you so much for trusting us, for trusting iRadio. Now we'll pick 3-4 callers before we go for news headlines exactly at 5 o'clock, and we call it first hour. iRadio. Hello. Hello, iRadio. Hello. iRadio, good evening. All right, you can dial again 0922986986 0911986986 and be part of this education program on our first hour of the Sundown show. Hello.
Yes, Wol Mapal. Is me community advisor from Jonglei State Board.
Thank you. Welcome on board, community advisor.
Thank you so much.
You briefly in 1 minute or less than that, you can have your comment. How do we improve our education sector?
Yes, you asked a very good question. What can we do as the people of South Sudan? Is changing our education to have a good education. What I know, nothing we can do as the people of South Sudan, because our problems are with our politicians. Our politicians usually bring you up as a minister for that especially ministry. And after that, you will be removed when you put your when you set your a clear goal to achieve what you're supposed to do. You will be removed until those things will be left. After that person brought, the same happen again. So nothing can happen unless the people of South Sudan, we will be voted for a leader, the people, whereby you will be stay in the chair for at least 4 years. When you finish your plan and you will strengthen the education. Now we, the professional teachers, we left the school and we left the school with other people who are assumed the position and said we are teachers. So then nothing can happen until the leaders of people will be elected. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, community advisor, all the way from Bor. There's nothing we can do until officials are given time, to serve and make sure they set policies and implement with time. That is stake, and until also the education is start recruiting the qualified teachers to make sure they deliver services in a quality manner. Good evening. Hello, Air Radio.
Yes, how are you doing? Good evening.
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, this is Sam Michael from POC.
Samuel?
Sam Michael from POC.
Sam Michael, okay, welcome, Sam Michael.
Yeah, all about the ongoing examination we are going to Sudan. Almost, then it's all about this situation in POC. All the children, there are some criminals around the roadside where children cannot be forced to go on their way to examination. Some niggas are attacking them. I'm asking the government to work on that so they can give them a good security on their way to examination, because the examination is done on one place in POC 3. So it's also a good guidance that if they can do that, it will also be better.
Where are these POCs exactly?
The site of checkpoint.
This side of checkpoints, okay.
This side of checkpoint.
Oh, okay. So you are calling on the government.
Candidates are not safe on their way to examination.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were there reports of attack?
They are attacking them on the road now. It happened last week before the ongoing examination. 3 candidates were killed. And then that one is also not good.
3 candidates were killed?
Were killed, yeah, from a school called Fuchsia Secondary School. Yeah, and that one is not also good. It is also letting us down as the South Sudanese.
Okay.
Because those people are good for us and they are good for the country too.
Thank you so much. It's a good call, it's a good concern, and it will be filtered or amplified rather, and for the national government or the state government rather to take action, especially those students that are doing exams in POCs and other displaced areas. The security has to be redoubled to make sure they are protected from unknown gangs or the gangs group called as Niggas. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
How are you?
I'm good. You are talking with Boy from Zara County.
Come again?
So,
come again. I did not get your name.
My name is called Boy.
Boy?
Yes, from Zara County.
Okay, from Zara County. Welcome.
So thank you for your advice for us in the studio. We have in Zara County, our complaint just one for our national government in Juba. You know, in other states there is a SSBC radio and SSBC TV. These things, because this is a national radio for South Sudan. They just appeal to the national government to extend that internet to Western Equatoria, because anything we can know from SSBC is our complaint of Zara County.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And here brings us to the end of our first hour on the Sundown show. Thank you so much for all your contributions, all your input, and all your insights. And now let's go for news headlines, and we shall be back in the second hour. Stay close, stay tuned on iRadio, your eye on South.